Tonight on Hoovies Garage. But first, you know those kind of days where nothing seems to go right? Well, that was today with me, and it started with filming my intro.
This is one of the biggest mistakes I have ever made.
My sound recorder decided not to work, so instead of listening to the horrible echo at Hoopty Fleet headquarters, my soothing narrator voice will have to fill you in. I bought this Lebaron over 6 months ago because I am a sucker for anything with faux wood paneling and was enamored with Chrysler's electronic voice alert, a talking car system which is hilarious. I decided to buy one sight unseen cross country from a guy with 22 Lebarons for sale, and my only request was he send me a car that didn't have rust. What was actually sent to me looked like a Lebaron that had spent a few years on the bottom of the ocean with the Titanic. The floors were Swiss cheese with a few giant fist-sized holes, and every single body panel had rust on it. Realizing I had been screwed out of thousands of dollars, I knew the worst thing I could do was spend another dime on this lost cause. I tried listing it on eBay with a $1 reserve, but trolls bid it up to $10,000. And while CarMax offered $500, it wasn't worth the hassle of titling in my name. It's also too much of a liability to give it away like I've done with previous cars, as it could rust into pieces at any moment. So I had this bright idea of burying the Lebaron in the ground, but first I had to get it out of storage, and the Lebaron obviously didn't seem keen on the idea.
Nothing. A much better built car to the rescue. All right, come on, baby. Talk dirty to me.
Please fasten your seatbelts. Your fuel is low. Your engine oil pressure is low. Prompt service is required.
All right, come on.
Fasten your seatbelts. Your fuel is low.
This victory was short-lived, as the Lebaron only made it a mile before the engine stalled and refused to start because of the flat battery. Even with a jump, it was having problems. This meant I had to tow it to its final destination, where it finally came back to life, and we could finally make our way over to the hole my mechanic, the car wizard, had dug for me on his property.
I said dig a 6-foot hole, and this is a 10-foot hole? Oh my God. This is like an Olympic swimming pool that just got dug in the wizard's backyard. Wizard, what have you done? Yeah, but we're supposed to be like 6 feet deep.
Well, it needs to fit you in it too.
Oh my God. Oh, and in case you were wondering where the wizard lives, there's his house right there.
Yep.
Got a few scratch and ding special, but the guy's a minimalist. He kind of lives like the Unabomber. Yeah, here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna let you hold this camera, and I'm gonna put one down here, and then there'll be one in the car, and I'll back it in.
Okay.
And this is pretty big hump for this thing to clear, so it's gonna seesaw, and then the back bumper will probably hit at the end down here and just wedge in, because this thing isn't a 4x4, so it doesn't have the ground clearance.
You might have to be holding the brakes all the way down.
Yeah, you think?
Skid.
So my back bumper Continental Kit porta potty will actually come in useful here as a kind of a bump stop. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Okay. 1, 2,
How's that for a roller coaster ride?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go out the passenger side.
The Continental kit definitely did its job of stopping the car just as I expected, and I also am a terrible driver, so I pulled in crooked, and it hit the wall, which was the other major force that stopped this thing. It's not really going to be watertight.
Might as well leave the keys in it, because if anybody's going to steal it, have at it, same as sitting in neutral, so we can pull it out without having to climb inside in case it turns into a moldy, nasty mess. But you can see the quartz radio was still working. The talking car, though it's being shy now, was still working. And I did leave some things in the back, including my CarMax appraisal, which I was offered $500 for this car and didn't take it because I'm dumb. And my costumes back here, my double-breasted suit and a trench coat that I bought at Goodwill so I could make that first video of this thing when I was dancing around like Rick Astley, rickrolling all you guys.
Meanwhile, in Hoopty Town,
With the car positioned, it was time to begin the burial. The Wizard had a skid steer lying around for who knows what reason, but it sure came in handy today.
oh, you're gonna break my windshield. Oh. Oh. Whoa. Oh no! It moved it. I can't believe it pushed it down into the hole all the way. And it looks like the roof has bowed a little bit. We didn't break any of the windows, surprisingly.
I wonder how much the weight of the dirt what's going to do. Some dirt already in here.
Oh, yeah, sure enough.
Poor car.
All right, you got anything to say about this LeBaron?
Pretty crazy, but it's where it belongs, I guess, with all the rust it has and all the really not savable as far as the body's concerned.
Well, what song should we play out? Play out a song.
80s music.
Yeah. Yeah, you can already see.
Sure enough. It's so brittle.
Well, wow.
It is what it is, I guess.
And then it knocked in the grill, this boulder that came down, I guess. Wow. But the 5-pointed star for quality, Chrysler quality, is still there.
Still standing. Oh, are you ready for a skid steer tutorial so you can finish filling in the grave?
I get to drive that?
Yeah. Hopefully you don't fall in the hole. Okay, turn it to on and just turn on the fuel pump.
There's no key.
Well, yeah, you stick the screwdriver in there.
Ah, okay.
There's the screwdriver. There it is. Turn it to on.
Okay.
The fuel pump's running. Put your fuel, you know, on the Mercedes 300Ds when you want to emergency kill the motor, you push to stop.
All right.
This is how you kill the motor all the way back.
I see.
Just like the picture says there. You won't be able to kill the motor with the key switch. It'll have to be done here.
Avoid death.
Keep it right about in the middle the whole time.
Okay, maybe I should be paying a little more attention. All right.
So this is your controls for, this raises the whole thing up and down.
I see. One's up and one's down. Ooh,
And
okay, that went down.
And your right foot's just the bucket.
I see. Up, down, raise, lower bucket. Okay.
And this is the left side forward and back and the right side forward and back.
And you start it with a button up here?
Yeah, you go ahead and turn the key with your special dealership key there.
All right. $400 Mercedes
Yeah.
laser cut key. Whoa! It moved! Hey. Okay. Whoa! It goes.
Yeah, these tires are pretty old, so you don't want to do too sharp a turn.
I see. Okay.
It'll roll the whole tire up.
I see. All right. Yeah, this is scary.
And with a few extra tips so I didn't kill myself, the car wizard went back to work at his mechanic shop, hopefully to work on my Bentley, and left me to fill in the hole.
No.
Since this gaping hole was certain to completely fill in the interior of the LeBaron with dirt, I decided to use a few pieces of the car wizard's house to protect it somewhat, though I doubt the soft top structure would hold under 10 feet of dirt anyway, but at least I tried. For some reason, the time-lapse camera failed to work on this portion of the burial, and my phone decided to die. And the new drone my parents got me for Christmas was refusing to operate as well. But all my frustrations went away, as burying a car turns out to be the best kind of stress relief there is. With no distractions other than the sun setting on the Great Plains, my only mission in life was to move a mountain of dirt into a hole. It was a childhood fantasy I played out countless times with Tonka trucks in a sandbox, come to life.
The sun is set and I have moved one dirt mountain on top of my LeBaron. One side is completely level with the ground while the other side is about 3-4 feet deep, which originally starting at 10 feet deep is quite a feat. The car wizard will fill in the rest of this probably later in the week. And then 1 year from now, we'll dig this LeBaron up, tow it out of here, and see if it starts again. Place your bets, everybody. Thank you for watching. Your engine oil pressure is low. Prompt service required. Your fuel level is low. Your headlights are on. Thank you.